Yes, this is the biggest and most ambitious build I have done so far. I am Littell. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you're not, it's good to have you back. So for this build, I decided to build a pyramid, or at least something that resembles it. It's not perfect, but in my opinion it looks quite good. So here I connected a zip line and created a path walk around the base, with 4 towers to defend it. And these 4 towers, they are also connected with zip lines. I still have to build a wall around the base, add spikes and traps on the outside. Then I will make another video testing how many cannibals and mutants this build can handle. So stay tuned. Alright, let's take a look inside. I still haven't decorated it, but you can see that it's huge on the inside and there are several floors. I think this type of base could be fun to build with friends in a multiplayer server and use it as a hub for resources or just hanging out. And if you want, it's also possible to add struts in every corner so that you can remove more pillars in the middle of the base. This way you have more space to decorate it. And I decided to use ropes from one floor to the other because it occupies less space, but if you want, it's also possible to make ramps or stairs. And here we are at the top of the pyramid, and you can see that you have a good vision from all sides. During 3 seasons you will be safe in this base if you build on water, and the only season that will be more challenging is winter. That's why it's important to build a wall around it and put spikes. I did use mods for this build because the sole purpose of this video is to create content for you guys. But I suggest if you're building something this huge without any mods, you should either do it on multiplayer with your friends or scale it down so it's easier to protect. Now I will show you how I build the structure in a scaled down version, so you can replicate and scale it up if you want. First, you have to place logs horizontally as an X to make the foundation in an even number, so that it looks like a pyramid. After that, you have to place the logs vertically and in 90 degrees on the edges. Now you have to do the same at the top, so it takes the shape of a pyramid. Alright, we're done with the first part of the foundation, and let's move on to the others. We will do the same here, and every time you get closer to the edge, you remove a log in length. Alright, now we have to add the floors and the walls. Alright, now we're done with the floors and the walls. Now the last thing to do is to fill out the one-sided apex. Alright, and that's the final look you will get. If you have any tips to make it look more like a pyramid, let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.